hush, baby, I'll let you know. This is how it's gonna go.
What's up, dolls? And if you're new, welcome to my channel. First thing I'm going to start off with, obviously, is what I'm raving about. Right now, I'm raving about Y Bleach's pineapple glazed wings, which can be found on Cooking with Bleach on Instagram. He's got the whole recipe and he made the pineapple glazed wings on Instagram Live the other day. How great is it that like everyone's doing like live battles, live cooking, live clashes? Like, I'm sorry, but Instagram Live has literally been my life in this quarantine. But yeah, I'm raving about Cooking with Bleach's pineapple glazed wings recipe. So moving along, today we're gonna get into some music. I wanted to let you guys explore, go down memory lane with me. I'm basically gonna take you through my teenage years in a 10-track playlist. So I've got my whiteboard with me because this is what I'm gonna be writing on. So let's get started. Maybe I should have brought my board rubber because why? So I'm gonna write down track number 1 and show you guys, and then we're gonna chat about it, okay? So obviously, you know, the teenage years run from 13 to 19. So across those years, I've basically tried to pick one track or two, because that doesn't equate to 10, tracks that I feel shaped me or I was banging out at the time. So starting with number 1, the first track is Alicia Keys' Teenage Love Affair. So relevant. Also, if you guys see my struggle pony at the back, just know that's because I don't have hair. But Alicia Keys' Teenage Love Affair. Oh, can't wait to get home. Baby, call your number. Can you pick up the phone? Cause I wanna holler. Like, what a classic. This song was everything to me at that age, and I genuinely did not have any similar experience to what she's describing on the track, but I just thought it was so fantastic, like sonically, and it just created this vibe, like this American high school vibe, which is what I imagined secondary school would be like, because I watched a lot of American TV, but it wasn't. Secondary school was nothing like that, and I went to a girls' school, so it was nothing like that. But growing up, I just always thought I'd have some little boyfriend on my line. I thought I would, because the boys in my state always used to ring my bell and they'd be doing, can Crystal come play outside? And I just I just thought my future would continue that way. One of the guys in my estate really fancied me, and I remember thinking I was so grown, because oh my days, I remember he tried to ask me out and I was like, I wouldn't want this to jeopardize our friendship. And I think back, I'm like, who are you? Like, where did you even get that from? But I genuinely used to watch so much TV that I thought I was an adult. But yeah, Teenage Love Affair, Alicia Keys, that's gonna be number 1. The order I'm going in also, by the way, is age. So it's not necessarily like my favorite songs from 1 to 10, but it's like 13 to 19 in that order. Okay, so moving on, my second track was from when I was about 13. I just remember being in year 8, and it is Kerry Hilson, Knock You Down, featuring Kanye West and Neo, obviously. Now, Kerry Hilson, Knock You Down, I literally remember being in year 8, right? Being in the playground with my girls, Nikayla, Rakali, and Nadine. I used to be commander-in-chief of my pimp ship flying high, till I met this pretty little missile, shot me out the sky. Oh, shot me. So now I'm crashing. We rinsed this song. Like, we literally rinsed this song. But it had everything I wanted. It had metaphors, it had dynamic melodies, it had rap. Like, this song is 10 out of 10. I'm so sorry if you don't agree, but like, it's such a good song. So this next song, I'm pretty sure I was about 14 or 15, and it is J. Cole, Work Out. Are you kidding me? Oh my days. Do you know what I loved so much about this song? It was the Kanye West new workout plan sample. Because if you listen to Thanks to Kanye's workout plan, like at the end, you literally hear the I wanna see you work out for me. And I was like, oh! And it also sampled, what was it? Oh my gosh, it would have been Paula Abdul's Straight Up. I just thought this song is 10 out of 10. All of these songs I'm going to say are 10 out of 10 because I absolutely adore them. And just thinking about it takes me back to that time. Oh gosh. High and go low. Bang down to the flow. How far will you go? Cole was quite literally the sample king. Like, I'm so sorry. But also I thought I was so sick because I listened to J. Cole because I just thought he was so intelligent. But yeah, track number 3, J. Cole, Workout. Okay, so for my next track, when I think back, I know that I was probably about 15. But this one is Tinchy Stryder, Game Over. So this track had like everyone on it. So I'm pretty sure it was Tinchy Stryder, Chipmunk, Tiny Temper, Devlin, Example, and who else? Professor Green and Gigs. And I just think it was so iconic because of the way it started. If you know Game Over, you know it started with that. Man grew up in a raw estate. Every time I draw my dates, they're like, how the fuck do you afford this place? Like an Irish defender. Don't question my relevance. I started on this, so I'm back in my element. Like, me and my brother knew the lyrics to every single part of this song. There were hella man on this song. So if you think about knowing all the lyrics, like, do you know what it was I loved so much about Game Over? It felt like this big, like, grime throwback, but happening all at the same time. So when you listened to it, it kind of felt like you were a part of history but the future at the same time. That's how I felt anyway. It had some of my big faves, like Chip, back when he was called Chipmunk. And yeah, man, I just love that track. I love that track. That was my like year 10 banger. So for this next one, I should have been about 16, and this is definitely one of my favorite tracks in my teenage years in a 10-track playlist. It is Kendrick Lamar, Cartoons and Cereal. I adore this song. So when I first heard the track, I thought, this is weird, but it was like good weird. When I was younger, I used to love good weird. Like, I used to listen to Eminem. Like, I liked good weird. But that was just groundbreaking for me. And I remember the first time I heard it, I don't even know what I was doing when I heard that track, but all I heard was, yeah, what's up, Doc? He was holding a handgun. She was giving birth, and I run it. And I run it. Yeah. Like, listening to Cartoons and Cereal, I hadn't seen the video. The imagery literally jumped out at me. And I just thought, no, this is amazing. And by the time I had seen the video, it was like 1 + 1 is 2, like straight away. It just, everything clicked. But yeah, that was when I like truly fell in love with Kendrick Lamar as an artist. Cartoons and Cereal, man, damn good song. Okay, this next one reminds me of a very distinct time in my life. I think it may have even been before the Cartoons and Cereal era for me, but I was doing the same things in my life at the time, Sha. This is for my Tumblr heads, y'all. The Tumblr heads used to bang it out because a lot of them were skaters. And we got Chris Brown, Beautiful People. I loved this song when it dropped, like, and back then, obviously, I was Team Breezy. Don't know if I'm proud or ashamed to admit that, but I was Team Breezy back then, and I was on Twitter and Tumblr heavily, and I don't believe that my friends were, like, on Twitter especially at that time, but I just remember this whole Team Breezy fan base and everybody coming together to just bang the hell out of the song. See, it had like rave vibes. Everywhere, everywhere, everywhere I go. I miss that time because I still have to this day like some American followers just because we were all Team Breezy. It's crazy. Okay, so this next one, I was in college, so shout out to all my college lot. This song was my everything. It really distinctly reminds me of my friend Malcolm because I feel like we used to both be music bang outs, but nobody loved Nothing Was the Same like Malcolm did. So number 7, we got Drake with The Language. If you don't remember the way we used to bang this out in social area, we literally used to sit there and somebody would just go, yeah, yeah. And you just respond, yeah, yeah. Like, it was such a thing, but I absolutely loved this song when it dropped. I think I really liked Nothing Was the Same, more than the people who are like, oh my God, Take Care is better than everything. Like, yeah, I hear it, but Nothing Was the Same, I think it's underrated, if I'm being completely honest. But yeah, 16-year-old Lex, like, well, 17-year-old Lex, this was my song. I am the kid with the motor mouth. I am the one you should worry about. That was the line. That was the line we used to say over and over again. Oh, I miss college. We're at track number 8 of my playlist, and this next one, I would have been about 18. I'm just gonna get straight into it. It is Party Next Door with Break from Toronto. Now, I was kind of late to the party. Get it? Nah, I was late to the party with Party Next Door because I wasn't really a bang out. And let me be really, really honest, I'm not a huge P&D fan, but Break from Toronto was the first time that I properly thought, do you know what, yeah, this guy is mad talented. Well, to be fair, like that whole project, but yeah, man, like talk in the strip club, shawty silhouette look like a dollar sign. Cut cutter, that's just how a nigga butter. It went off, I'm not gonna lie, and I used to go on my music walks when I was in first year, and listening to that, like, it just created a whole vibe for me. So that definitely shaped my teens, is on my teenage years in the playlist, because that was a big one. Okay, so track number 9 on the playlist of my teenage years. I find this song so important. Like, I actually can't begin to describe just the vibe that this particular track created. I don't know about you and your friends, but with me and my friends, one day I was chilling, I was feeling, listen, Our Ringtone featuring Timbo. Now, I haven't written any of the features so far, but Timbo was an incredibly important feature on this particular track because I might treat her to lobster, feds cross car. They don't want to see me leave the wing like Bell did at Spa. You thinking about my niggas that be locked in the window. Move on. Just wow, like what a banger. Okay, and my last track, the 10th track on the playlist of my teenage years is, I'm gonna say, even a personal fave. This was when I was about 19. Tion Wayne featuring Afro B, Can't Go Broke. Is this not a mood? Is this not a mood? Do you know what? I loved this song so much because I believed every word that he said. He can never be that guy that runs out of money. Like, he can never be that guy that runs out of money. Are you dumb? So suave like with bankers, but don't be fool, man, like gangsters. Left the niggas on the floor like they same day we be in the rape busting. Big batty ting, I'm available. That was my line. That was my line. Big batty ting, I'm available. Are you though? Asking for a friend. Nah, when Tion Wayne came to my uni and did this song, oh my days, literally went off. And it was nice to have some Northside representation, do you know what I mean? Because obviously T Wayne's from the 9. So forever, Tion Wayne, Can't Go Broke, an absolute mood. And I was not broke at uni, so I definitely felt that in my spirit. I can never be that guy that runs out of money. Nah, what a banger. Okay, so guys, it looks like we've reached the end of the 10. I know, but I've got bonus tracks. I've got bonus tracks because every good project has bonus tracks. So my 3 bonus tracks are Sneak Bo, Touch a Button featuring Political Peak and JJ. Listen, who knew JJ's bit? Who knew JJ's bit? Wait for it. JJ, straight cash, I'm on a new way. It's getting peak, so I want pop a new cake. Your girl want tie me up like shoelace. Now I'm in your girl's mouth like toothpaste. sorry, if that didn't shape your teen years, I don't know what did. My second bonus track is Vybz Kartel, Come Breed Me.
Let me make a belly swell. Body come free, moving off his side. Give me a number for your diggy cell, cause a long time you want Breezy cartel.
Like, obviously, I could never forget the word boss. And finally, Nana Boro 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 with A Higher There. Because, yeah. A higher door, yeah. A higher door, a higher kutu kutu, yeah. Period. Like, those are my bonus tracks. I also have some honourable mentions. My honourable mentions are, 1, Ed Sheeran, because it was too many tracks of his to put into my playlist. But I absolutely adored till now, but adored Ed Sheeran. Secondly, Mos Def. Mos Def really shaped my interest in hip-hop from, I'm gonna say, like, childhood up until adulthood. But again, I couldn't pick just one track, and it was impossible to put in projects or albums. If I could, I would have put in Black on Both Sides. And who else? Michael Payne. Michael Payne was one of my favourite UK rappers at the time. In my teenage years, because he was just doing something that I feel like others weren't doing. Still rate him very highly up until now. But yeah, those are my honourable mentions. Very monumental in my development and interest in music. But that's just my teen years, guys. There's so much that shaped me, and it's only 10 tracks. And if you know me, that was bloody hard to do. To condense all of that into 10 tracks, mad difficult. But if you want to see like childhood, or if you want to see from 19 till now, I've got more tracks in my locker. Just let me know. If you like it, please like it, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more, subscribe. If you like what you've been seeing on my channel, subscribe. Subscribe. Like, just subscribing it. But also, I hope you guys enjoy this kind of content. This is the type of stuff that I like to watch. Therefore, it's always going to be the kind of stuff that I like to make. But also, I'm always open for a music discussion. If you want to chat, please leave some comments down below. Let me know if any of those songs would have been part of your playlist. Or you can also let me know like your number one song of your teenage years, man. Because I'm interested to know what made you guys hype, because these are the songs that would have got me hype if I heard them. I've made this playlist and I've put it on Apple Music and Spotify. There are some songs that you can't actually find, so yeah, you'd have to SoundCloud those ones. But other than that, you can pretty much find the rest of them. I'll slap the links in the description box. You should see them there, so you can bump the songs that I mentioned in here if you liked the sound of any of them. But yeah, thank you guys once again for watching. Always love you lots for the love, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye. Abuelo, aujourd'hui c'est la fête. Qui est bête, on y va.